Let's talk about promises. Say a mate borrowed a tenner from you, promising that they'd give it straight back. Then imagine they never gave it back. Have they broken a promise? Of course they have. Now, same scenario, but instead of your mate, it's a huge company. And instead of you, it's 625,000 customers. And instead of a tenner, this company went and kept £75 million. Would that still be a broken promise? We think so. It's 1998. Back then, ScottishPower didn't just supply energy, they also had shops where they sold fridges, TVs, microwaves and so on. And with those goods, ScottishPower would offer 5-year extended warranties with a cashback promise. It meant that you'd pay a little bit more for your fridge, but if anything went wrong, ScottishPower would fix it. And even better, if nothing did go wrong with that fridge in those 5 years, ScottishPower guaranteed to pay you back the full cost of the warranty. That was the cashback promise. And when a company as big as ScottishPower makes a promise, you know you can rely on it, right? We'll get to that. Who knows? Maybe ScottishPower thought a few £100, 5 years' time, no one will remember that, right? But while a couple of £100 might be a forgettable amount to ScottishPower, it's not to the thousands of families that trusted them with theirs, who banked on that few £100 coming in handy in 5 years' time. So no, they won't forget. They are going to remember, and they're going to remember in their thousands. It's now 2001. In those 3 years, ScottishPower's cashback scheme, their promise to their customers, has seen them rake in millions. But there's still not enough profit in retail for ScottishPower, so they decide to sell off their 156 high street stores to another retail company, Powerhouse. All Powerhouse asks from ScottishPower, since they received all the warranty payments in the first place, that they make good on all the cashback promises when the time comes. Promises, by now, worth upwards of £75 million. Nae bother, ScottishPower say. Take these stores off our hands and we'll cover those cashbacks, right up to £75 million. And that's a ScottishPower promise. Everyone's happy. But soon these 5-year warranties come to an end. Suddenly, with thousands of customers knocking at their door, Powerhouse thinks it's about time ScottishPower paid up on its £75 million promise. Only thing is, they don't pay up. A small clerical error in the contract allows ScottishPower to argue that they're not responsible for the money. And not only that, but they'd never been responsible. The customers want answers. But more than that, they want their money back. So ScottishPower do the only thing they feel is right. They lie. To the press, ScottishPower blames Powerhouse, saying that the warranty and cashback product had all been sold over to them, along with sufficient funding and insurance to cover expected repair and cashback claims. There's no mention of the £75 million promise. To the public and customers, ScottishPower say that cashback was not their idea. They were a mere sales agent for the now bust cashback scheme's true originators. The supposedly independent company that ScottishPower set up to sell warranties for ScottishPower products in ScottishPower stores by ScottishPower staff, and that's why we're not liable, they insist. And to liquidators, ScottishPower show their accounts and argue that if they had ever honestly believed that they were liable for these repayments, wouldn't they have set that money aside? Finally, in 2004, ScottishPower agreed to pay a goodwill contribution of £6 million. ScottishPower thought they'd got away with it, but that wasn't the end of it. 2 court-appointed liquidators are sent to investigate. What they found shocked them. It took them years, and rooms full of documents. But the secret's now out. The liquidators have shown that ScottishPower did originate the cashback scheme, that they were always liable, that they had falsified accounts, and secretly put aside a £20 million reserve in their 2003 accounts, and that they had lied to their customers, liquidators, the press, DTI inspectors, and the OFT. Now's your time to speak out. ScottishPower think they're too big to be held to account. They think you have no power, but you do. And know that you're not alone. A group of 20 MPs have formed a cross-party group to investigate. The matter has been brought to the attention of the Prime Minister. Write to your MP. Let them know you're still owed. This is just the latest big business mis-selling scandal, and it has to stop. Because a promise, after all, is a promise. Visit www.scottishpowersbrokenpromises.co.uk to find out more.